awake now.
Are you? You like my shirt? It's my Friday shirt, man. I always wear Hawaiian shirts on Friday.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yep.
You're in a Hawaiian mood.
Dang right.
Is that like whining? Hawaiining?
I guess I'm gonna eat some pineapple today or something with my barbecue. I don't know.
Pineapple barbecue.
Yeah.
Where's the pineapple barbecue sauce?
Did you maybe some Spam? That's fine. Hawaiians love Spam.
Oh yeah.
So
That's like.
did you sleep,
I did
sleep
not
well
even know
last
we were
night?
on.
Yeah.
I slept great. Tired, buddy. I'm awake now.
Yeah. He's a little slow.
Yeah.
So let's see. It's Friday. It's May 22nd.
Yep.
It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna go ahead and head over to Heim. Did you sleep well last night?
I slept great.
Did you?
Yeah, how about you?
Who's this lady? Who's this? I'm sorry, ma'am. What can I do for you? Steve is. Did you not? He didn't check with his mother.
I left a note.
This-
Does my pink slip not work?
No kitchen pass? We're gonna have to get back with you.
You're gonna have to edit that part out, right?
Steve got in trouble. Steve got in trouble.
Ma didn't see my little note.
Yeah, he didn't actually have a kitchen pass.
I thought I had permission.
You're supposed to have scene control, man. You just tell her this is what I'm doing, and you do it.
Well, actually, what happened?
Doesn't work that way, huh?
And then what they don't know is my dog got out. She was more worried about the dog than me.
That dog's got opposable thumbs, man. Open the door. So you had a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
I had a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
I took melatonin last night.
Oh my! So you got up at 9:05?
Wow, man.
Got up an hour ago.
I'll tell you what, I feel great. I'm ready to go, man. Mike Tyson,
I'm hungry.
me and you.
Ooh,
All right.
Mike Tyson.
Dang right, I'll bite his ear off.
We're going for a dinosaur bone.
Yep. Oh no, I do have to. I did wake up for some reason sinusy. I don't know if it's my allergies or what, but I was coughing and just. It's kind of gross, but I mean, I was like, whoa, trying to wake up. But you know what they say?
No, what did they say?
Some people think it's funny if your nose is runny, but it's not. All right,
I hope he cuts that out.
So we're going to Fort Worth today. We're going to Heim Barbecue. Now, I had never heard of this place, but I guess about a year ago, I was on this Facebook page, and I'm on a lot of barbecue Facebook pages. And so this guy throws it out there. He goes, "What's the best barbecue in Dallas-Fort Worth?" So I went, "Man, okay, it's subjective, you know.
Yeah,
who knows?" But I'm looking at them, and usual suspects were brought up. Angelo's, which Angelo's is fine. Some people just really love Angelo's. A lot of the old standards, Railhead, you know, a lot of the old standards have been around forever. And I kept saying Heim. People saying Heim. I was like, what is a Heim? What are you talking about? I didn't know the place.
Isn't it a maneuver where they come from behind you?
Yeah, well, they lick you. It's called the Heim
and then
lick.
they lick you.
Yeah.
Heimlich, yeah.
Anyway, so I thought, we gotta check this place out. So it's been that long. It's been at least a year.
Yeah.
I've been saying we were going to go there. So, or at least I was going to go there. I don't know how you got included, but
yeah.
There's
a lot of hard work and research.
Now there's two different locations. One of them's on Magnolia.
Yeah.
The other one's called Heim on the river.
Riverside. So
it's on the Trinity River, I guess, or something.
Settlement.
White Settlement Road. Okay.
Road.
So we're gonna pick one, and that's where we're headed. So we'll get back with you here in a few minutes. Let you know what we think. You ready to go?
I'm ready. I'm hungry.
Here we go. All right. So walking up here to Heim. Some outdoor seating. Not sure what is going to be proper procedures here. I don't know if we go through the front door. We parked around back, but then we came around to get some shots from the front. All right. Well, let's do this.
Yeah.
Or let's not.
Well, look at your watch. Mine says I got 4 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I don't have a watch. I can't afford a watch. All right, so we're social distancing. We've got spots on the floor. I'm staying in mine.
Is the beef short rib, is that what you call the big dinosaur rib?
Yeah, the one that's like a bigger
Does
than
it have a pound of meat on it?
So this is a little bit different than what some of the places we've been to. You know, the walls aren't black,
No.
like Louis Miller's. All right, I'm ready. That's what you want to see right there. Oh, both of them are going on. All right, so there you have it.
Now that's the way it's supposed
I
to be.
mean, wow. And coleslaw looks very interesting. It's purple. I'll try that here in a minute. Yep, that's what it is. Pork ribs look very good. I have to save some of that for Mama. And of course, you get your little sides. I'm not sure I'm going to need that, but let's see if it's any good. So, what's the verdict so far?
Well,
If you can talk.
I usually do talk with food in my mouth.
I planned that.
I'll tell you what, you don't need to take a 4-hour trip to get really excellent barbecue.
So the verdict is in.
The brisket is awesome.
Oh, you got brisket, didn't you? That's
I
right.
got brisket
Yeah, I
and
see
the
it. Okay.
and the beef. So and you got
So the brisket is awesome.
And
You
I haven't tried the beef, but
I
it
did not
looked-
get any brisket. You have to give me a bite.
they
here in
give
a
you a
minute.
pretty good helping of barbecue sauce that you won't need.
Uh-huh. So that's going to go to waste. Mm-hmm. All right, well, let me dive in.
Yep.
Yes,
With family.
caveman. All right, so I didn't buy any brisket, but he gave me a hunk. I'm going to try some of this. Now, it's done right. You know, it's nice and juicy. Very tender. I agree with you. You do not need barbecue sauce. It doesn't have the strong pepper or salt, but it's a very good flavor. Absolutely.
And look at this beef rib.
Oh my gosh.
That's a cut. That's a cut off the beef rib. Look at that.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to dive into that next. So it has come to our attention that Alan West is sitting in the corner over there. He ran for president. He was, what did he do? He was from Florida.
He's representative down there.
He was a representative of Florida. He's Colonel Alan West. I'm gonna try to get a picture in a minute, but he's eating. I don't want to bug him, so we'll see. Okay, stop video. There's a couple things I need to tell you about. And the first thing I need to do is apologize to Heim BBQ, because this started out to just be another NC Texas barbecue crawl video where we go to a place here in Texas that I've been told has really good barbecue, and I go and check it out. And I show you the inside, the outside. I tell you if the food's any good. I show you the menu, the prices, and that sort of thing. That's what we planned on doing. But a man named Alan West was a major distraction for me. Now, Alan, Lieutenant Colonel Alan West, has always been kind of a guy that I held in high esteem. I've seen him on TV. I've heard a lot of his speeches, question and answer periods, things like that. I've always had a lot of respect for him. And there he was. So I was telling my daughter about this, and she said, "Oh, Dad, did you go kind of fangirl on him?" Well, yeah, I kind of did. All right. And 60 years old, and I got nervous being around this dude, but I have so much respect for him. He would be the first one to tell you that the most important part of this Memorial Day weekend video is not him. All right, it's somebody else. Guy's 100 years old, and hang with me till the end of this video. There's a couple of things I want to tell you about him, and we will go back to Heim, and guys at Heim BBQ, if you're watching this, we will return to do a better video. But anyway, here we go.
Alan's one of his heroes. And,
Yep.
Me?
Very nice to meet you, Mr. West. I'd love to shake your hand, but I understand you've got some people around you here that are heroes too.
Yeah, I mean this guy. I mean Mr. Hanley, who was in the Army Air Corps in the Pacific, and you know the great thing about sitting with someone like this, my dad was also in World War II, and so
Was my dad.
And so the spirit of my dad lives on with a man such as Mr. Hanley here, and that's what Memorial Day is all about. It's an opportunity for us to come together and remember our fallen comrades, our brothers and sisters who gave that last full measure of devotion so that we can be here eating barbecue.
Absolutely.
And I would hope that all across the United States of America, people aren't saying Happy Memorial Day, they're saying Honor Memorial Day. Because your freedoms come from people that gave that ultimate sacrifice. You should honor that memory, you should honor that history. And for 245 years, this great nation has been raising men and women such as these folks that I'm sitting here with to defend our great Constitution, our rights, freedoms, and liberties.
That's a very good point. Honor Memorial Day.
Honor Memorial Day.
Yeah, I've always felt kind of weird saying Happy Memorial Day. Well, no, it's a memorial, so.
We won.
Yeah.
Yep, they won.
Well, thank y'all for your time, and thank you for your service, and Mr. West, thank you for your service too.
Mr. West is my dad. I'm just Alan.
I'm sorry.
I was raised right.
Miss Canley at 100, is
100.
healthy, and he's out supporting his community and his small businesses.
He looks
locally.
great.
Yep, here he is out having his barbecue and bourbon.
Yeah, barbecue and bourbon.
Yeah.
That's why he's a
That
100 years of age.
that sounds like me and my buddy
Right
here.
here, barbecue and bourbon right here, man. This is the guy.
You just have to keep it up, that's all.
Yep. Well, thank y'all for your time. Have a great day. The man you met there, his name is Fisk Handley. He turned 100 years old back in January of 2020. He was a flight engineer in World War II in the South Pacific on a B-29. The B-29 got shot down. I believe the crew consisted of 8 guys, and 2 of them actually jumped out of that plane and lived. But they were attacked by some villagers. They tried to kill him. The Japanese finally took him prisoner, but not prisoner of war. They put him in jail in Tokyo, planning on executing him as a war criminal. The reason being is because those B-29s were bombing towns, they were bombing cities, and there was some indiscriminate killing going on there, but it was war. This is what we had to do. And as everybody knows that knows anything about history, there towards the end there was a lot of indiscriminate killing. But they held him in prison. They scheduled his execution 2 or 3 times at least, but it never happened. And we're glad of it. I will do the same as I do every Memorial Day. I'll remember my father. I'll honor him. He also served in the South Pacific. Had a ship sunk out from under him. Barely escaped that. I will honor the other veterans in my family. And this year, I will honor the man who believes in bourbon and barbecue, Mr. Fisk Handley, and of course, Lieutenant Colonel Alan West. Come back to see me.